Hey everyone, Fez here from Cryptosetups. Today I'm going to show you how to use another wallet called XDEFI. Now, this wallet has quite a few chains integrated into it, and it has a lot of different features, including being able to see your NFTs. But what I really like about this wallet is the fact that you can have BTC, Ethereum, THOR chain, along with a few others, Binance Smart Chain, and it is a Web3 wallet, so it's an extension wallet. That way you can use the various wallets to interact with all the different blockchains it currently supports and all the dApps that are on the blockchain. Now, what I'm going to do is show you the basics, how you install, how you set it up, some of its functionality, including some of the navigations and things you can do in the wallet, which is quite handy to know. So let's dive in and first set up your wallet. Okay, so what we have here is the website. I just wanted to show you. This is the particular wallet that we're going to be installing, and you can see at the moment there's various assets being supported, including BTC, and there's Dogecoin and Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash if you're into that. So the other part I wanted to quickly highlight was you can see that there's quite a lot of new chains coming to it, and it's great to see some of the layer 2 chains in Arbitrum, some side chains in XDEFI, and then whole new chains with Solana, Polkadot, and things like that. So exciting to see how this wallet's evolving. But enough of that, let's dive in. So the first thing you want to do is when you're on the website, install the wallet. It'll bring you here, add it to Chrome, add extension, and it's done. Now I will pin it just to make sure, and let's get started. So that's it, wallet installed. Now let's use it. Let's set it up. So the first thing you want to do when you click on it, let's get started, it'll open in a new window, which is great. You need to agree to the terms and conditions, and I'm just going to make this bigger so everyone can see. And you have, as usual, you have the option to pick a few different types of setup. If you want to set up a new wallet, if you want to restore a wallet, which is taking, let's say you're trying to set up an Ethereum wallet, you wanted to restore your old one you had in MetaMask, you could take that seed phrase and bring it into the restore wallet feature and restore it. But that's not what I'm going to do today. I'm going to create a new wallet. So let's hit that. Now I will set up my password and we'll move forward. Okay, and we'll hit next. Now, your seed phrase, if this is your first time, you probably shouldn't be using this kind of wallet. Set up a traditional wallet that doesn't interact with DeFi just to get used to it. But just for context, so your seed phrase, this is what you can use in case your wallet is deleted, anything happens to your computer. As long as you have this seed phrase, you can put it into a new computer and it will restore whatever chains have been created, whatever wallets have been created for the various chains with this seed phrase. So ensure you save it not on cloud storage or anything like that, because if someone gets a hold of it, they could literally paste it into a new wallet and restore your funds and transfer your funds out of your wallet. So very important. Now, so let's copy this and go next. So now it wants me to put in, so let me do that. Excellent. So part of verifying that you haven't just copied it and thrown it away, it asks you for a few words again, so make sure you have that on hand. Let's hit next. Now you can name your wallet, so I'll name it and we'll hit next. Okay, now if you are using, say, MetaMask at the moment, and then you're installing XDEFI, as you know, when you go to the websites, MetaMask by default is the website recognizes it, and all the different dApps have the icon for MetaMask. If you wanted to pick the XDEFI wallet, you need to activate this. Okay, so in this case, I'm not going to activate it because I'm not going to use it for Web3 apps, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just making sure that's clear. If you don't do it right now, later on, you can go into the options and I'll show you how to activate it as well. So let's hit next. Great. Done. Now it wants me to open the extension, so you can see as soon as I've clicked here, it's given me a bit of information about the default settings and how you can use it, etc. So I am going to now just click this logo here, which will bring it back into the big screen and make this nice and big for everyone. Great. So that's it. You have already set up your wallet, and what you can see right off the bat, you have support for these various wallets. Now, Binance Smart Chain should be there as well, which I'm sure if I click here, it'll be there. Yep. Now, there are various ways to access. See, there's quite a lot of different chains here. There's various ways to access different wallets from the navigation. So let's run through wallet navigation. Okay. Over here, some of the basics. We've got Ethereum, Bitcoin. You can send, so if you want to send some funds, you click on send and it's got a little bit of gas. You can see it's quite expensive on Ethereum. You could move it across to, well, Luna's kind of irrelevant at the moment, but BTC, and you can send BTC as well. And THOR chain. Now, if you're excited about THOR chain and wanted a native wallet, this is an excellent native wallet you can use. Then up here, you can also switch networks. So if you wanted to pick Binance Smart Chain, you can thing, and all of a sudden you're on Binance Smart Chain. You could add assets down here. So if you, these are the, it's showing you in your wallet all the assets, and you can add more by this button. Now, receive, if you want to receive, you can receive funds. See, as soon as you click receive, it's defaulting to Ethereum, but I could go to Avalanche, I could go to Binance. Now, any EVM compatible chain usually will have the Ethereum address. So ETH, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, not Binance, Binance Smart Chain. You'll notice that the ending of the addresses are the same. So which is normal because they all follow the same standard as Ethereum. So just something to note. Now, after that, down here, let's click on the add assets. So here you can see I could add, you could search for tokens. So it's stuff you get off Uniswap and things like that. You could go Uni, let's see if it finds it, swap, there we go. And you can click on it and hit next and confirm. And now, as you see, this is why it's on your list. Okay, another thing you can do in case it's not in the token list, you can click on custom and then add a custom token. And it's as simple as going to the tracker and copying the contract address of the token and pasting it here, and then it'll populate everything. So now these could be some tokens that just aren't listed. So that's how you would do it. Just making sure that's covered now. Now, the next thing, NFTs. So if you had NFTs, it'll pull that into the wallet, which is pretty cool. It also has a swap function. I'm not going to cover that now, but if you are connected, it does have a swap function to swap between tokens, which is cool, and you can see a huge list that it supports. Then activity. Now, this is where it will show you all the transactions, anything you do, anything you connect to. And accounts. Now this is where you can see I've set up my Cryptosetups, but I could, if I wanted to, and this is another navigation tip, all the various addresses you can see over here. And if I wanted to, I can create another account and have another wallet that has a whole bunch of different addresses as well. So you can stack wallets if that's what you choose. Let's see what this now. This 3 dots up here, you can then rename your secret phrase. Now if you wanted to get that again, that's how you get it. You can also back up your wallet. Now this will give you a file when you back it up, like a JSON file, which is password protected. So often when you're loading up various wallets, sometimes it'll say a seed phrase or a JSON file or private keys. Now the JSON file is usually your wallet that is password protected. So this is what this file will do. The next thing I want to cover is, let's go back home. Asset. So that's everything. We've covered most of it. It's pretty much done here. Then the other option is a bit of navigation. You can save your contacts. You have a few things here. Now this is the other area that I was telling you about if you hadn't activated it, where it's not picking up XDEFI, keeps picking up MetaMask. You want to come here and make sure this is enabled, and then it will you need to refresh the web application, and then it'll automatically make sure it connects. It will connect XDEFI to the web app. Now, in wallet management, this is where if you wanted to do hardware wallet, import wallet, see where I told you key store files, which is a JSON. There's a seed phrase or there's a private key. Now this is there are 3 ways you can restore it. It's great to see that they give you all three ways to restore your wallet. And if you wanted to connect to your hardware wallet. Now the final other part, if you go into settings, is and click on settings. Now here's where you can activate. If you do anything, it asks you for a password, auto lock, so the wallet locks every time. Then you can change your password. You can do a bit of chain management here. See, so if you know you're just not using DOGE and THOR, you can just go in here and switch off your chains, which is quite handy. Say Bitcoin Cash, and yeah, let's leave it at that. Now, if I come back here and go to assets, you can see I have less assets, including though I have the tokens that I have added to it. Now coming back to settings again, the final thing I wanted to call out, if you want to change your currency, that's quite cool. Oh, didn't mean to click on that. Now this is pretty cool. Now DApp's permission. So as you keep exploring DeFi, you may start connecting to various apps, and you realize, oh crap, I don't want to be connected to that. I don't want to have anything to do with this protocol anymore. What you need to do is you just come into this and find where that DApp. It'll have a list. Everything you connect to will be in the permission. As long as you've accepted, signed it, and said, yep, I allow my wallet to connect to this DApp, it'll get listed here. So what you want to do is, if you don't want it anymore, just come in, find it, and there'll be an X button, and you cross it off, and it's off. No longer does that DApp have permission to interact with your wallet, so you'll have to re-sign it again. So this is cool. And then the final thing is if token approval. So it takes you to the site where if you've approved a token and you start panicking, oh my god, maybe that was a scam, I don't know. You can then come into the wallet, click on that option. It'll take you here, sign into it, and then remove that wallet, token, permission, everything from it. So that's another handy, quite easy to access feature as well. So look, I think that pretty much gives the complete overview of the wallet. Remember, when you're interacting with it, it'll always be up here like this. It's quite a cool wallet, completely integrated. One thing I didn't cover was the buy function. Now, if I go here, look, it does do it via third party. So let's say Bitcoin and hit next, you'll see that it uses ramp, and there's a fee associated with it. I mean, each to their own. If this is how you want to buy, you can, which is quite cool. You can bypass any exchange and just buy from this, and it ends up in your wallet. So that's quite a handy feature if you didn't want to use any exchanges. But you can see there is a ramp fee. Let's see. Let's put in 0.1. So if I was buying something like this, ramp fee, so $3,000, and I'm looking at a $88 fee. So these are the things you need to keep in mind. Personally, I'm not using the wallet like that. I'm not buying through the wallet. I would use exchanges, etc., and then get the funds in the wallet and then interact with all the various chains, DeFi protocols, or NFTs, or anything you want to do via the wallet, which is quite cool. Okay, look, as always, thanks for watching. I know I jumped a little bit, but hopefully this gave you a lot of context on how to set up an XDEFI wallet and its functionality and users and features. So if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching as well.